Päydara, the technical director of CHOLLEY, and I'm very pleased to be with you today to talk about a topic that our distributors and our clients are very interested in, and they asked me to talk about it today. Today we're going to talk primarily about the problem of acne and the problem of oily skin, which are related. So we're going to get started talking about our Bioclean line, which is our primarily product line for the problems of oily and acne skin. We go over the details of each product in the line and how they are designed to really address the problem, which is a very common problem all over the world. Now, when we talk about acne, there's a lot of confusion in this area generally, and today we're going to try to make things more clear for everybody. And first of all, we have to understand the cause of the problem and how we can best go about ameliorating it. The problem of acne is caused essentially by production of sebum. What is sebum? Sebum is the waxy substance that the skin produces essentially to defend itself, to protect itself from dryness. And it has a very important role in fighting the bacterial infection and preventing loss of water and dryness of the skin. Too much sebum can cause oiliness, and in certain situations it results in the development of acne. When production of sebum is diminished, the skin can become very dry and uncomfortable. Sebum is produced by sebaceous glands, and that's basically, here we have to have a common terminology when we refer to certain things. Okay, sebum is produced by these sebaceous glands, which are connected to hair follicles. Okay, a lot of people, and sometimes I myself, talk about dilated pores. Pores are completely different. Pores are more related, to the sweat glands. Okay, and there's essentially no oily substance comes out of the sweat glands. But sebum is produced in order to lubricate the hair follicles when they grow and they exit from the tube. This tube here is called the hair follicle, and basically they come to the surface of the skin and basically lubricate the skin. Now, hair follicles are most numerous in the head, on the face, especially in the forehead and the chin area, and certain parts of the body, have far fewer, like arms, legs, and they are completely free of any sebaceous glands, especially areas like the palm of the hands or the sole of the feet. Now, the sebum makes its way gradually through these channels, these hair follicles. And in each hair follicle generally grows only a single hair follicle. And remember that not all the hair follicles are active and produce hair at all times. Some of them are dormant, but at the same time they continue producing the sebum. Now, sebum has a very important role in lubricating the skin and softening it, and also has a very important role in building the waterproof barrier of the skin. The skin, as you remember, is semi-impermeable, impermeable, and basically sebum creates a double-sided barrier. So it doesn't allow too much water from outside to get into skin, and it doesn't allow too much water evaporate from the lower levels of the skin, especially the derma, in order to preserve the hydration and moisturization level of the skin. This is called transepidermal water loss when we lose water from the skin. And basically the function of the sebum is to minimize this transepidermal water loss. Now, sebum creates a relatively acidic environment with a pH of around 5.5, which is really ideal in order to maintain basically the acidic mantle of the skin to protect the skin from the invasion of microorganisms such as fungus, such as bacteria. It creates what is called, it helps create what we call microbiome, which is a very hot topic nowadays in the cosmetics and preserving the microbiome environment. This has been something that we have been very, very attentive of throughout the life of our company, because preservation of the microbiome is very important. The microbiome contains bacteria and microorganisms that are both beneficial and both harmful, and basically has as long as it's in balance, basically skin stays in proper conditions of health and hydration. But when it is weakened, you know, some bacteria such as Cutibacterium acnes become very active, and they start, you know, attacking and cause problem of acne. And not only that, you know, problems such as herpes simplex, such as that can happen. So sebum has a very important role as far as providing the proper environment of balance for the skin. And the health of the skin is very much related to the proper production of sebum. Now, what is sebum is made of? Sebum is primarily composed of lipids or fats, okay, that we categorize in the groups of glycerids, about 57% of glycerids, waxy esters, about 26%, squalene, which is basically type of oil that skin produces in order to remain soft and pliable, about 12%, and different derivatives of cholesterol, about 5%. Now, the exact composition of sebum varies with age. When a baby is born, the sebum of a baby, surprisingly, is very similar to that of an adult. But after about 6 months, the composition begins to change, and the skin becomes much more rich in cholesterol, and it contains less wax and squalene. And maybe that's one of the factors that children's skin is so soft and so flexible. Now, around the age of 8, again, there are some changes to the composition of the skin, and the biggest changes happen around the age of the puberty. And here, hormonal factors start getting involved, and they play a very important role as far as the composition and viscosity of the sebum. Testosterone, which is the male hormone, and estrogens, they have a very important role in development of acne. And testosterones and estrogens, they affect the composition and the viscosity of the sebum, make it, especially testosterone, make it much denser, and even the amount increases. And this is where we're going to see a lot of times, you know, problem of the acne, especially among the adolescent males. And this is also important, you know, to consider, because some situations such as very stressful life situations, you know, very stressful work environment, or problems as such, they now play a very important role. We see people who are very much stressed, you know, they complain about the problem of acne. Also, the problem of acne occurs during the time of menopause because of the hormonal imbalances. And estrogen usually has a very important effect in combating the problem of acne. Sometimes the dermatologists, when they see a woman, having the problem of acne, they prescribe birth control pills so that the amount of estrogen goes up in the body, and it helps improve the condition of acne. But that's another issue that we get to later. Too much sebum can cause oily skin and lead to a condition that we call seborrhea. Today we're going to talk about acne primarily, but there are a lot of issues related to sebum production problems such as acne rosacea. We're going to leave it to another separate session. But today we're going to talk about primarily acne and what we call acne vulgaris, or common acne, or acne giovanile, what we generally encounter. There are types of acne which are pathologic, that are completely out of the domain of the cosmetics, and we're not going to even treat them. But what we're talking about is basically acne in the skin that's essentially is healthy, may be afflicted by the problem of pimples, problem of blackheads, but it doesn't have a pathological, underlying illness. Now, in dealing with acne, we hear a lot of different terms. Terms such as whiteheads, blackheads, papules, pustules, nodules. Okay, and I try to make it a little bit more clear what we are talking about. Essentially, the term comedone relates to when a hair follicle is clogged, one way or another. Now, this clogging of the comedone can occur basically because of two factors: the excess production of keratin, which is basically proteins that the skin produces, and they can combine with sebum and block the pore. And if the pore is large and open to air, it produces what is called the blackhead. Now, we find blackhead mostly in people of darker skin with larger pores. Now, if this clogging of the pore occurs beneath the surface of the skin, I have a fork here that we can talk about it. Okay. Now, here you see basically the condition of a normal pore. You see that the hair comes out of the follicle without any obstruction. Now, if the exit of the hair follicle is blocked by keratin or by sebum, which is too viscous, it can cause, and basically here there's problem of the sebum coming out of the pore. What is formed is called a whitehead or papule. You feel it, you feel the bumpiness, but you don't see or you don't feel the pus, and it's not painful. Now, on the other hand, if the follicle is basically on the top, open, but it's blocked with the sebum, which is blocked inside, and because of the melanin that is produced by the skin or oxidation or whatever, this material remains blocked in the pore, but still the follicle itself is open. Here we have the problem of the blackhead. Now, acne develops in stages, and essentially in this next four we can refer to different stages. Okay, as we talked about, we have the normal follicle, we have the open follicle with blackhead, we have the closed follicle with whitehead, we call closed comedone. When pus is starting to develop inside the follicle, you feel more of a bumpiness, and when the pus accumulates, this is referred to as pustule. And when pustules become very big and start damaging the walls of the follicle and enter into the adjacent tissue, you get bigger infection, and this is what becomes a nodule, and as it advances becomes cysts, which are very big. Now, the problem of the acne is that when you encounter the acne, you often see all types of these conditions present. This is, for example, the condition of the skin with blackheads. But you see, for example, here there are papules are present. Mostly the skin is covered with blackheads. Now, this kind of skin, this kind of problem happens especially people who have very large pores and darker color skin. But the papules are present. This is another photo of a young woman, and it shows the problem more advanced, and this is more a problem of comedones and problem of papules and problem of pustules. Fewer pustules, but mostly papules. Here is a very severe case, and as you can see, we have here papules, we have the pustules, we also have blackheads. And what is important to notice is the skin looks very dry. Why? Because the sebum fails to come to the surface skin and lubricate the skin. This is a very important problem when dealing with the problem of acne. Acne skin is a very, very sensitive type of skin because it's extremely dry. And the problem of dryness has to be addressed along with the issue of infection. This last photo, this is the case of a person that has very developed acne, cystic acne, and you have here the problem of the blackheads, nodules, pustules, everything, right? And the acne has become cystic. It's very large and very painful. Now, what are the types of acne situation that we can deal with competently and efficiently within the scope of cosmetic? As I said, if you have a person coming to you with a lot of problems of nodules and very severe case of acne, it's smart to also refer to this person to a dermatologist, because the problem may be severe, very severe, and as I said, it's very affected very much by hormonal factors. It's not that we cannot do anything for them, but it's better to have the person under observation, because if the problem is not kept under control, it may result a lot of damage to the skin and really bad scars. And so here you have to really be very careful. For the most part, when we are dealing with the problem of acne, we have to take into consideration several factors. The acne skin is a very irritated and very dry type of skin. So you have to have a very balanced treatment for this type of skin. It's very common. A lot of times, people have oily skin or impure skin. They think the problem is that too much oil. Well, it could be, but not necessarily. Because the problem of the acne is that the skin doesn't produce the proper type of oils. And these oils, the lipids that are produced remain clogged within the follicles. The skin itself is very tense, inflamed, and very dry. So you have to have a very balanced approach. And this is what we do with our Bioclean line. Our Bioclean line is designed to meet the problem of common acne, and especially for people who are under the observation of a dermatologist because of the situation. We have a lot of really good solutions, and basically we handle the problem of the acne from a long-term perspective. When somebody with a very severe case of acne goes to a dermatologist, the dermatologists generally recommend antibiotics to basically fight the infection and cortisones in order to reduce the inflammation and redness. These kind of treatments can go on for some weeks, because if they go for too long, they can become very damaging. So our products are designed in order to really deal with the problem of the acne in the short term and also the long term. And here there are several issues. One, the cleansing issue, hydration issue, disinfection issue. And this is what we're going to go over today. And there's another issue that we also have to deal with at the end of the program we talked about, and that's the problem of the acne scars, which happens a lot of times, and we also have very good solutions for that. Now, our Bioclean line was designed essentially to address the problem of acne, impure, and excessively oily skin. In this product line, we have a number of products for basically home use as well as professional use, and a number of products which are also for professional treatments. And also we have now our latest product that we're going to talk about, the AHA Professional Peeling Mask, which is a brand new product that just came on the market, and we'll talk about it. Now, first and foremost, when it comes to the problem of acne, the main issue, the first issue that you have to deal with is the issue of the cleansing. Because cleansing is really fundamental as far as we are concerned. And you have to have a very balanced cleanser. Because without a balanced cleanser, if you use a very aggressive cleanser, you tend to deprive the skin, the impure skin and acne skin is already suffering from lack of proper kinds of oils and lubricants. If you use very aggressive type of cleanser, what happens? You get rid of essentially all the oils that are on the skin, and the skin is essentially defenseless. So here it's very important to have products with proper hydrolipid balance. We use this term of hydrolipid balance very often because it's very important as far as maintaining the health of the skin and basically satisfying the requirement of the skin, both for a protective barrier and at the same time hydration. Bioclean Layer is an extremely balanced cleansing product. This is actually a cleansing cream, but we call it a layer because we traditionally have called it the layer, and we sell it at the price of a layer. It's a very rich cleansing product, and it contains several different categories of active ingredients. First, it contains basically disinfecting ingredients and soothing ingredients. Disinfecting ingredients such as salicylic acid, zinc sulfate, extract of lavender, and benzyl alcohol. They have a very important role as far as helping to get rid of infections. But at the same time, it's a very hydrating cream, and it contains urea, allantoin. It contains different types of vitamins, especially group vitamin B, which are very important in our opinion as far as dealing with the problem of normalization and production of sebum. It contains vitamin B5. It contains also vitamins of vitamin C, the vitamin E, which is an antioxidant. And basically it's designed as a product that you can use in order to help really defend the skin against bacterial infection without really drying the skin too much, to prevent stimulation of the sebaceous glands. Because our skin has its sensors. If you degrease the skin too much, the skin tries to produce more sebum, even if that sebum does not have the proper composition. So it becomes a losing battle. You have to cleanse the skin, but not too much, in order to have the proper balance. And this Bioclean layer is also very rich in different types of natural extracts, such as hamamelis or chamomile, and Indian chestnut, and linden, which have both soothing and at the same time help normalize the pores, help pull the follicles together, help reduce the size of the sebaceous glands. So this is overall one of the best products that I recommend, fundamental as far as the treatment. Be careful when it comes to treatment of the skin, because cleanser is fundamental. If you don't have a good cleanser, it's like building a house. You don't have good foundation. You can spend a lot of money on creams or different kinds of ingredients, but cleanser is fundamental in order to make sure that you have set the foundation for proper treatment. And this Bioclean layer I also strongly recommend it for men who tend to get razor bumps. I used to use this product basically for as a shaving cream when I had a lot of problem during shaving with razor, and I get a lot of razor bumps. Whenever I get that, I use this product basically as a shaving cream, and it helps to get rid of also the formation of ingrown hair. Another product which is fundamental is the Bioclean lotion. Now, Bioclean lotion is a very important product for the defense of the skin, because once you have cleansed the skin has to be protected against bacterial infection, and basically it has to be hydrated. So you have to create a protective barrier for the skin. This product contains disinfectants. A very small amount of alcohol is present in this product, around 5%, not too much. It contains also salicylic acid. It contains phenylethyl alcohol, which is a natural type of antimicrobial and also a soothing effect. Also, it is very rich in hydrating factors such as hydrolyzed glycosaminoglycans, which are precursors of hyaluronic acid. It contains urea, it contains allantoin, it contains also oligopeptide 5, which is a type of peptide that we use a lot, in order to strengthen the skin. Especially, this is very important in order to really help rebuild the walls of capillaries that a lot of times are really damaged because of the infections caused by acne. This product is very rich also in vitamins group B, calciopantothenate. It contains vitamin B6. It contains, and also another ingredient that we use a lot in this product as a healing ingredient, you find it in a number of our products, is rutin. It's also rich in extract of hamamelis or witch hazel, and linden, which is a soothing one, and also biancospino or hawthorn, which is very important in order to help normalize the skin and basically soothe the skin. The other product that I want to get to it's very important as far as dealing with the problem of the impure skin is this cream, Bioclean crème pour en pour. As I said, the problem of the acne, or problem of the skin that has blackheads, or the sebum doesn't get on the surface of the skin, is that the skin is deprived of proper oils and becomes very hard and very sensible. And this cream is essentially designed to address this problem. And in this ingredient, we use special derivatives of salicylic acid, such as isopropyl benzyl salicylate and isodecyl salicylate, which have a very soothing effect, and at the same time the disinfecting effect. It is very rich in retinoid palmitate, which is vitamin A. It contains vitamin E. It also very rich in antioxidants, and also contains, as I said, oligopeptide 5. It contains group 5 vitamin B group derivatives, because they have a very important role as far as normalizing the sebum productions. And this is a product that we strongly recommend as a moisturizing product for the entire face. This is very important, because this product is very hydrating and at the same time helps recreate that protective barrier that the skin needs in order to defend itself from bacterial infection. This product has a pH that is slightly acidic. It helps really regenerate the microbiome environment that is nowadays so much mentioned in the cosmetics literature. And also it's very rich as far as natural extracts. It contains the extract of tourmaline, extracts of berberry, and extract of celandine and lavender. And these extracts, they provided the healing and also sebum normalizing and disinfecting type of characteristic that really helps pull together the follicles and basically improves the appearance of the skin. Now, this product is accompanied by another product, which is one of our best-selling products, which is Stop Imperfection Cream. The Stop Imperfection Cream is a product specifically developed for the problem of the acne spots, and this is used specifically for the inflammations. It is rich in zinc oxide, very rich in salicylic acid, zinc sulfate, and extract of lavender. It's a purifying product, and it's one of the products that we find very popular, especially with younger people who suffer from the problem of acne. I use it myself whenever I have the problem of the acne caused by shaving or ingrown hair. Excellent product. It should be used only on the spots where you have the problem, because if you use it too much on the skin, it tends to dry the skin. So that's why in dealing with the problem of the acne on the impure skin, we suggest that you use the crème pour en pour on the entire face, and then on the problems where you have the pimples or you have the whiteheads, you use this product basically only on the spots, in order not to get the skin too dry. Because it contains titanium dioxide, zinc oxide, it also gives very good protection against ultraviolet radiation, although it's not rated as an SPF product, and we have no intention of doing that. Another product that is very important specifically for the problem of the acne is this Bioclean S ampoule. Bioclean S ampoule is an intensely purifying product for the hair follicles and for the skin, and whenever you have a lot of inflammations, you have a lot of redness, you have to use this product because it is very rich in sebo-normalizing factors. It also contains an ingredient that I like very much, which is called azalate MAIA, and it is a derivative of azelaic acid, far more effective in lower concentrations than azelaic acid without any kind of problems of side effects which are associated with large doses of azelaic acid. It also contains salicylic acid, contains phenyl alcohol, which is basically these are disinfecting products, and also they tend to help get rid of the dead tissue. Very rich in group B vitamins, hydrating factors. Again, very rich in natural extracts such as witch hazel, marigold, which is a very healing product that since ancient times the extract of marigold has always been used for problems of the skin's lesions. Extract of salvia, which has a very important role in purifying the skin, and extract of chamomile, which is very soothing. So this is an extremely valuable product, especially when you have the problem of inflammation and redness. And it comes in a pack of 6 ampoules for home use, and it should be sufficient for a period of 18 to 24 days, especially when the acne in the inflammation phase. Besides these, we have an outstanding peeling product, which is G3 mask. Now, peeling plays a very important role in improving the situation of the acne, because when you have acne and there's a lot of dead keratin on the skin, which really makes it difficult for the skin to get oxygenated, and basically it can cause also further problems of clogging of the pores. So you have to have a very good peeling product, and we call this G3 peeling because it's the 3rd generation of the peeling products that we have developed specifically for the problem of impure skin and acne skin. And this product is very good exfoliant and at the same time disinfectant. It contains kaolin, bentonite, zinc oxide, and rice starch that basically get rid of the tissues. It also contains sulfur, which is very important as far as an antibacterial product. Very hydrating, contains allantoin, inositol, and urea, and also vitamin B3, niacinamide, which is a very important product in dealing with the problem of the dilated sebaceous glands, vitamin E as an antioxidant, and vitamin A as far as softening and improving the condition of skin, besides natural extract of tourmaline, of Indian chestnut, which help normalize the pores and the follicles, and bring under control the secretion of the sebum by the sebaceous glands. It also contains chelidonium, as I said, extract of celandine, which is a healing and basically anti-inflammatory type of a natural extract. You can use this product I recommend it 2 to 3 times a month. You know, in certain situations you can use it also once a week, but essentially, when you do too much peeling, you are just concentrating on one side of the equation. On the other side is really helping rebuild the tissue, and we suggest that you use the peeling maybe once a week, but use the products that we have talked about, you know, the Bioclean lay, the impure skin cream, and the other products in the family to really help rebuild the skin. Too much peeling weakens the skin. So once a week, especially for a delicate type of skin like impure skin, should be sufficient. Besides these products, which are basically for home use primarily, we have our professional products. And our professional products, one of the products that I strongly recommend for basically professional treatments is our basically Bioclean Elixir Marine program. Now, this is, in my opinion, one of our best products, one of our best professional treatments for most types of skin, but specifically it's in the Bioclean line because it has a very important role in dealing with problems of oily skin and impure skin. It's extremely hydrating and softening of the skin, and also gets rid of a lot of the impurities. Now, the Elixir Marine mask that comes in this sachet is mixed with Bioclean Elixir Marine solution, and it provides a really rich, purifying and hydrating combination. And basically, when you remove the mask, it gets rid of a lot of the dead tissues, a lot of the blackheads and pus, without really doing too much extraction or stressing the skin. Now, this mask contains cementitious earth, which is basically extracted from the sea. It's basically this accumulation of silicon, which is the remnants of planktons, which have basically a silicon covering. And sometimes in parts of the oceans it can reach as deep as 800 meters, you know, because they have been deposited over hundreds of millions of years. And it's a very good product as far as really helping to purify the skin. We combine it with alginates, and also the alginates, they forms basically a mucilage, and when you apply to the skin and basically you let it partially dry, it basically gets rid of, sucks in a lot of the impurities of the skin. And at the same time, because it is based on algae and alginates and marine extracts, has a very, very important role as far as hydrating the skin. There are also other active ingredients such as salicylic acid, such as extract of celandine, extract of linden, chamomile. So overall, this is a very effective, but at the same time soft treatment for skin that is suffering from the problem of impurity. It's a very good treatment for the skin that is oily and skin that is impure. You can use it for both that. It's also very good for mixed skin. But essentially we put it in the Bioclean line because we consider it is one of the best solutions for the problem of dealing with excess sebum production and problem of impure skin. The next product that I want to talk to you about is the Bioclean AHA peeling system. Now, peeling is an important issue, and here we have the AHA peeling system, which is composed of Bioclean AHA peeling gel and its buffer solution. Now, in this system, we have alpha hydroxy acids with a concentration of about 35% and a pH of around 3. This is the highest level that you can safely apply, and it meets the requirements of the Swiss and European authorities. Very safe product, very good product for peeling, for deep exfoliation of the skin. Now, this is not what I recommend for the situations where you have a very fulminating type of acne, because the skin is very sensitive. But when you have skin which is very much encrusted and you have the buildup of keratin and oily skin, or problem of the skin with blackheads, this could be a very good product in order to get rid of a lot of those impurities. But you have to be careful because it has a high concentration of alpha hydroxy acids. Once you apply this peeling, you have to avoid exposure to sunlight for a few days in order to do not cause basically discoloration of the skin. The last product that I want to talk to you about is this one, Bioclean Professional AHA Mask. This is a mask that we built because it is much easier than to apply than the AHA peeling. What I generally recommend, for example, if you have a client that's coming to you who has dealing with the problem of acne and you want to use an AHA peeling program, you can use the AHA peeling system maybe twice a month, and in between times you can use AHA Professional peeling mask. It's a rich mask. This has about 10% of alpha hydroxy acid. When you apply it, it tends to be tingling a little bit the skin because the concentration is about 10%. It's very good as far as exfoliation and hydration of the skin, and we believe that it in situations where you have the very encrusted skin, thick buildup of soil and keratin, this can be an excellent solution as a peeling product and as well as normalizing product. We generally recommend that when you have the problem of the acne on pure skin, you have to be very consistent and you have to be very patient. Don't go for the fast results, because the fast results you can use very aggressive type of products that are on the market, but the long-term results could be disappointing and can result in the problem of acne scars. Acne scars is a very big issue because a lot of people suffer from that, and when it comes to that, we have also very good solutions when it comes to the treatment of post-acne scars, especially that one we deal with in our phytobiotech line, and basically for skin healing. Here I have a set of photos of somebody who has had long-term acne scars, and use this one to get a better support. On the photos you can see before, after 2 weeks, and after 4 weeks of the dealing with the treatment. Here you see better. This is the skin at the beginning of the treatment. This is after 2 weeks of treatments, and here's the picture after 4 weeks of treatments. This one we deal with in as far as the issue of the skin repair and healing. and that is part of our product line, which is the phytobiotech line, which is focused in that area. We will talk about that in another session. If you have any questions, you have any issues, please get back to us. We try to keep these sessions very informal, yeah, and we are not trying to do a very detailed or polished presentation, because we want to answer your questions, we want to hear from you, we want to know what kind of question and issues that you have that we can address. So please get back to us and let us know if there are any things that you want to know. We try to hold one of these webinars once every month, to make it more clear for you about our product lines. And if you have any questions, please contact us. We have the details, technical information on every single one of our products, and we'll be happy to provide you with the details of these products to our distributors and our agents. You can study these products in greater detail, and we hope you benefit from these sessions, and let us know what you want us to talk about in the next session. Thank you very much for your attention, and looking forward to hear from you.